and they're off. Twilight Eclipse and Folksinger. Folksinger seizes the initiative in the opening stages here. Down on the fence, it's Optimizer. In between horses, speaking of which, 3 wide under the line first is Twilight Eclipse. Drafting in behind that group is Boisterous. A break of 3 to Finnegan's Wake. Al-Khali settles into an easy beat at the back of the pack. And Exclusive Strike trails the field as they make that long run here into the first turn. And they'll be led by a big long shot, Folksinger. Folksinger's out there now stretching that lead to almost 3 lengths, followed by, speaking of which, on the fence running along in second. Twilight Eclipse is rating comfortably, while third. Optimizer's also found a comfort zone in fourth. And then it's Boisterous, who settles in mid-pack here, about 10 lengths from that long shot leader, who's opening up a bigger lead now. And then Finnegan's Wake following Boisterous. Al-Khali well settled at the back of the pack, running very comfortably with a long way to go yet. And the trailer remains Exclusive Strike. So the field continues their run up the backstretch here, and there's 6 furlongs remaining. The opening half mile was a solid 48 seconds flat over the good going here, and they're gaining on Folksinger. Maneuvered just to his outside now goes, speaking of which, 3 wide down the backstretch, Twilight Eclipse. Optimizer is kept out of harm's way on the far outside as they move for the far turn. Boisterous continues to follow Optimizer around there, and following close behind that is Finnegan's Wake. Still at the back of the pack, still unhurried is Al-Khali and Exclusive Strike. They're moving around the far turn now, 3/4 up and 13 flat. And there goes, speaking of which, to grab the lead, speaking of which, now in front, Twilight Eclipse is in an all-out drive. And here comes Boisterous, who's threading his way through in between horses, but locked onto him to the outside is Optimizer as the field turns for home. Finnegan's Wake, Exclusive Strike, and Al-Khali, who takes to the inside. 1 furlong to go. It is Twilight Eclipse and Javier Castellano. Boisterous roaring up on the outside. Boisterous now seizes the lead just outside the final 16th marker. Finnegan's Wake down toward the inside. Twilight Eclipse, followed by Exclusive Strike, and it will be Boisterous. Boisterous wins it by 2.5 on the line, beating Twilight Eclipse. And then it was Al-Khali late on the scene and Finnegan's Wake.